You can have certifications all day. You have a business license, EIN, you can have all that stuff all day. If they don't know that you exist and letting them know, here I go, they're like, I got this money. It's a pool of money for women-owned entrepreneurs, and you're not like, here I go. Somebody say, here I go. The more boxes you can check, the more pools of money you get to participate. And guess what? There is no limit to how many contracts you can land. Here's the thing. You can't go get it if they don't know you exist. You can have certifications all day. You have a business license, EIN, you can have all that stuff all day. If they don't know that you exist, you're not reaching out to them and letting you know, here I go. They're like, I got this money. It's a pool of money for women-owned entrepreneurs, and you're not like, here I go. Somebody say, here I go. Like, the more boxes you can check, the more pools of money you get to participate. And guess what? There is no limit to how many contracts you can land. No limit. So, marketing. You have to find a way to market your capabilities. What do? Now, some people, there's a few people who ask me, like, how do I make an offer? Myron has been talking about making more offers, making better offers, Offer Mastery Live, and all those different things. How do I make an offer and package that to the premium, the #1 biggest purchaser of business products and services in the world? How do I make an offer? I don't even know what to sell to the government. Anybody ever felt that way? Maybe you're thinking that right now, right? There's a worship song by Jay Moss. I love it. And he talks about, if I were a drummer, I would use my cymbal. If I was a speaker, I would use my voice. If I was a dancer, I would use my art. So whatever it is, the Bible says that your gift will make room for you. Now, my gift has made room for me. My gift was video production. I also have the gift of helps. So for me, I knew and I learned very early in government contracts, if I became a problem solver, that I'll never be broke again. Problem solving. Using your gifts. Whatever it is that you've been passionate about, the government will buy that. The government has a problem. Anybody want to be a problem solver? Yes. You want to solve the government's problem? One of their problems is if they got too much money and they need to give it away. Who want to help them solve that problem? You want to help them solve that problem, right? Another one of their problems is they need to give it to who? You. They need to give it to you. They got to. The government cannot buy its own lights. They cannot buy their own cameras. They cannot buy their own IT services. They cannot clean their own buildings. They have to leverage and utilize small businesses to get these things done. That's the biggest kept secret that will literally transform this. And so for me, we closed our first million. That's my husband right there, my baby, y'all. That's the rich husband. I got me a $1 million husband who got $1 billion ideas, right? So we closed in our first $1 million home, and of course, in California, $1 million ain't nothing. $1 million in California don't go a long way. But I'm grateful because the neighborhood that I grew up in, I don't have to live there no more. I have decisions, right? I get to decide. The government funded my legacy, you guys. They're currently funding my legacy. They're currently buying land. The government is buying my land. The government has bought my home. The government is buying my car. All those different things. Who would like to have the government buy your house, your nest home, your dream home? Fund your land. Fund your legacy. Help you pass down hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars for generations and generations to come. Do you really want it? Yes. Do you really want it? Yes. All right, so you have to become a premium buyer. You have to become a premium entrepreneur. You have to get yourself certified for all the socioeconomic disadvantages that you have. Now, I used to think because I was a black girl from the hood, woe is me. They're not giving me loans. They're not helping me. But guess what? When I learned about government contracts, I said, I'm the black girl from the hood. Woe is me. All those different things. Woe is me. You say you got some money for me? Oh, yeah, I'm at a disadvantage. Yeah, I'm highly disadvantaged. Yeah, all those different things. Because you can leverage your socioeconomic disadvantages to get a piece of the trillion-dollar pie, the multi-trillion-dollar pie. Now, the numbers that I shared in the beginning, that's just a federal spend, y'all. There's even so much more money when it comes to local and state. And you know what the problem is right now? There's a lot of refugees coming to the United States, and guess what they're going to need? Food, clothes, health, education, housing, literacy, translation services, all those different things, right? So when you think about those things, do you think you have a solution to that problem? Do you think you can help the government solve some of these problems? Do you think $250,000, $500,000, and even an extra $1 million check from the government year after year and year after year can help you with your business? This is how you do it, okay?
Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you're enjoying it. I wanted to take some time to invite you to join me in the GovCon Challenge. The GovCon Challenge takes place once a month, where I invite a bunch of entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs to come and have me teach you the 5 things you must do to pre-qualify your business to land lucrative contracts with the government. So join me in the GovCon Challenge. Click on the link in the description. You'll be glad you did. Join as VIP for exclusive behind-the-scenes information, and you could become a part of the top 1% of entrepreneurs across the nation. Now back to the video you were watching.
The other step is, so you have to respond to the opportunities. There's opportunities every single day, and you will be surprised because guess what? People like all these big moguls, all these big successful companies that we talk about, Amazon, guess what they have? Government contract. Elon Musk, government contract. Tesla, yeah, has a government contract. And the spaceship that he's building, government contract. All these companies, Nikon for all the photographers, government contract. Star Kids Tuna, government contract. So this is the secret that they didn't tell us. Right? So when I learned this information, I said, you know what? I'm going to tell everybody that I know. It's my job to empower and impact the business community. Because guess what? The solutions to the world society sits right in this room. It's sitting right in this room right now. You're the solution for homelessness. You're the solution for lack of health care. You're the solution for the government, and they need you. And so I have a free book, a free download of my book. I'm going to give you guys a free copy. So if you go to govconconnect.com, you can get a copy, a free copy of my book. And then my husband, who has the orange Scan Me shirt, you can just scan that and it'll take you to the book as well. So here's the thing that I want to leave you with, because I have about a minute left. For those of you who have not and yet taking action to take your business to the next level. Anybody, I know we have a few millionaires, but anybody not there yet and you want to know how you can get there? Yeah. Land a government contract. Seriously. If you can get 4 $250,000 contracts, guess how much that is? $1 million. If you can get 2 $500,000 contracts, guess how much that is? $1 million. There's no limit and there's none way to get a government contract, right? And you can get there faster, of course, with blueprints. Okay, so Steve Jobs, one of the most prolific leaders. He created the Apple iPhone, if you didn't know who he was. So Steve Jobs, he has a favorite quote. He said that, you can never connect the dots looking forward, but you can always connect them looking back. And me, Dr. Kawana D says, you can absolutely connect the dots looking forward if you design the life that you want to live. You have the power to design the life that you want to live. If you become the problem solver, you will never be broke again. If you position your business as a solutionary, somebody say, I am a solutionary. I am a solutionary. I am a solutionary. You solve problems, and you will solve the problem of never having money again. You will be rich. You will be not only rich, but wealthy. And you can pass that down for generations to come. That's my time. I'm Dr. Kawana D. Thank you, guys.